clear or not. Just wanted to check whether my audio and video is clear or not. फटाफट बता दीजिए, those who are here, whether my audio and video is clear or not. Whether my audio and video is clear or not. जल्दी जल्दी बता दीजिए. Right, whether my audio and video is clear or not. Yes. जल्दी जल्दी बता दीजिए. The people those who are connected here, do let me know whether my audio and video is clear or not. Clear. क्या बात है? एक CA aspirant कह रहे हैं clear. Very good, my friend. Very good. Right, a lot of people have connected with us. Right, this video is really important for all the November 24 qualified chartered accountants. जितने भी November 24 qualified chartered accountants है, this video is really important for all of you guys, because this video is going to be helping you out to understand how you're going to be giving a consent on the ICAI portal. This video is going to be helping you out for understanding how the portal is going to be working, right? And finally, the shortlisting for ICAI campus is out. Great. Now, before I move forward, just wanted to know how many companies you have got as a part of a shortlisting. कितनी companies आई हैं आपको जरा बताइए chat box में. राधिका जी, प्रतीक जी, right? फटाफट बताएंगे. मोहित जी, how many companies you have got as a shortlisting? I wanted to know from all of you guys how many companies you have got as a shortlisting. कितनी companies आई हैं? जल्दी बताएंगे कितनी companies आई हैं guys आपको. How many companies you have got as a shortlistings? कितनी कंपनीज आई हैं इन शॉर्टलिस्टिंग? प्रतीक कह रहे हैं मुझे 2 कंपनी आई है. ओके. मोहित जैन is saying 3. Akansha is saying 3. Ruchi is saying 3. Okay. Devansh is saying 2. Okay. What about others? दीपक जी कह रहे हैं 3. Okay. रुचि जी कह रही है 2. शिवम जी कह रहे हैं 5. ओके. फटाफट मीनवाइल आप ये वीडियो अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर कर देंगे. प्लीज शेयर दिस वीडियो विद ऑल ऑफ योर फ्रेंड्स, दोज हु आर November 24 qualified chartered accountants, because finally the campus placement shortlisting is out. Someone have got 8 shortlisting. क्या बात है? Very good. राजश्री को आई है 5. ओके. रुचि को आई है 3. किसी को आई है 8. वेरी गुड. तो जो भी यहाँ पे कनेक्टेड है, आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट ऑल ऑफ यू गाइस टू प्लीज शेयर दिस वीडियो विद योर फ्रेंड्स आउट, दोस हु आर देयर. Now, before I move forward, let me just clear all the doubts and all the problems you have related to the ICAI campus shortlisting. Campus shortlisting के related जितने भी doubts है, सब कुछ यहाँ पे clear कर दूंगा मैं अभी. फटाफट बने रहेंगे सेशन के साथ, and don't forget to like this video out. Okay, all the important links which I'll be sharing and telling you out will be there in the description. So don't forget to check that as well. Okay, now the first thing, सबसे पहली चीज, whenever you are gonna be logging to a portal, मैं दिखा देता हूँ कैसे रहेगा. What all things are gonna be there, what all things you'll be able to see it out. सब कुछ मैं बताऊंगा, ध्यान से देखेंगे. Right, just give me a fraction of second. Let me log in from one of the login ID and password so that you will be able to see it out. Okay, जैसे आप लॉगिन करेंगे पोर्टल पे, you will be able to see this something like this. इस तरीके से आपका लॉगिन दिखेगा. Now the last date, right? Last date to give a consent is 23rd, which is tomorrow. 23rd रात 11 बजे 11:59 is the last time when you can give a consent. Now, where do you see the list of companies? You can see the list of companies here. Just you click on the list of this. Here you will see the list of companies which have shortlisted you guys. Now, very important guidance. Please listen this very carefully. कितनी companies को consent दे सकते हो? What is the process? What are things you have to do? We'll be discussing out end to end. Right? End to end समझेंगे. Let me just open the brochure first. Now, whatever the number of shortlisting you have got it, इसमें से you can give a consent to 4 companies. कितने companies को आप consent दे सकते हो? 4 companies. Right? It's also mentioned in the portal itself. Now, let me also tell you how does it works and what is the timeline. थोड़ा सा clearly एक timeline बना लेते हैं, because you should not mess up on this. So today is 22nd of January. आज 22 जनवरी है. The last day to give a consent is 23rd of January. Right? 23rd of January is the last day. Now, this is your first shortlisting, guys. First shortlisting. Okay. Second shortlisting, you will get it on second shortlisting. Online consent given by the candidate is 28th and 29th of January. 28th and 29th of January. Okay. This is your second shortlisting, guys. Your second shortlisting. Now, please understand. You can give a consent to total 4 companies. First shortlisting plus second shortlisting. You can give a consent to 4 companies. Okay. Now let me consider a current scenario. मेरा current scenario लेते हैं. In my current scenario, let's understand this case very carefully. I have got shortlisted from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 companies. कितनी companies से shortlisting आई? 6 companies. Now here says that you can select maximum 4 companies from this list. तो अगर मैंने चारों select कर ली, if I select maximum, I can select 4. So if I select 4 companies in the first shortlisting, which is on 22nd and 23rd of January, If I give a consent to all the 4 companies, how many companies are eligible to give in a second shortlisting is 0, right? तो फर्स्ट और सेकंड का मिला के मुझे 4 कंपनीज का कंसेंट देना है. लिसन दिस आउट केयरफुली. दिस इज फॉर अ बिग सेंटर. स्मॉल सेंटर का अलग 4 रहेगा. तो डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज विद द स्मॉल सेंटर एंड बिग सेंटर. लेट्स फोकस ओनली ऑन बिग सेंटर व्हिच इज देयर. Okay, let's focus on only on a big center. Now, here I've got 6 companies. 6 companies चाहिए मेरे पास. ठीक है. Out of the 6, I can give a consent to, right? Either 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. मेरी मर्जी. Maximum I can give it to 4. 0 मतलब I have not given a consent to any company. Then how many companies I'll be eligible to give a consent on second shortlisting? 4, provided I get some shortlisting. Okay. Sir. Imagine that I gave a consent to the 3 companies here. Let's take the companies which are there with me. है ना? Let's take an example. तो मेरे पास अभी कौन कौन सी कंपनीज आई है? मेरे पास आई है जैन वी एंड कंपनी. मेरे पास आई है बार्कलेस. आई गॉट अ पीडब्ल्यूसी. आई गॉट वी सिंगी. राइट. आई गॉट अदान आनंद राठी. एंड आई गॉट आईसीआईसीआई बैंक. सर आउट ऑफ दिस आई गिव अ कंसेंट टू 3 companies, पीडब्ल्यूसी, वी सिंगी एंड आनंद राठी. Okay, I did not give a consent to ICICI Bank. I did not give a consent to Barclays and Gen V and company. Can I give a consent to them in a second shortlisting? The answer is no. Answer is no. Once you have rejected any one of the company, you are not eligible to give a consent to any other companies. Right? एक बार आपने किसी को रिजेक्ट कर दिया तो कोई दोबारा आता है? नहीं आता है. Similarly, the companies will not come to you if you are going to be rejecting any of the companies. Right? That is there. Right? Now, very very important. ये चीज आपको ध्यान में रखनी है. I hope this is basic is clear to you. फर्स्ट शॉर्टलिस्टिंग एंड सेकंड शॉर्टलिस्टिंग का मिला के टोटल 4 रहेगा. दैट इज देयर. राइट. इफ यू गिव 0 कंपनीज, you can give a consent to 4 companies, provided the company shortlist you. How many companies will be shortlisted to you in the second shortlisting? I don't know. It's the same like a first shortlisting. Easy, right? Sir. So you have to decide how many companies you have to go for. अगर आपके पास ज्यादा companies है, then you have to think how many companies you have to go for. But if you have only 1, if you have only 2, if you have only 3, no need to think. Anyways, you have to go for 1 to 3 companies which are there. ठीक है. So should I wait for a second shortlisting? I don't know which companies will come to you. You have to take a smarter decision, right? You can go for all 4, you can go for 3, you can go for 2, you can go for 1, you can go for 0. But ideally, I don't recommend to go for 2 or 3. When you have a good shortlisting, you can go for 3 at least. You have to take a decision based on what you want to do. Okay. Next. आगे बढ़ते हैं. What next? So now I got a shortlisting. What next? Now, whenever you got a shortlisting, you have to do some things. जैसे कि आपको क्या क्या करना पड़ेगा? The first thing you have to do is, whenever you are here, see on the company, click on company icon. यहाँ पे you will get to see the company's JD. This is called as a job description and this is called the company role. Now, what you have to do, many a times you will see it out. The companies are going to be asking you to submit your CV again. Companies are going to be asking you to submit your resume again, depending on the company and depending on the domain where you're applying for. So you have to submit the CVs again. That is one. Second, whichever company you're going to be giving a consent for, कैसे देना है? You have to put a tick mark here. Once you put a tick mark here, click on save. Once that is done, your consent is going to be recorded. Ensure that whenever your consent is recorded, the blue tick is visible. Just go and come again and check it whether the blue tick is visible or not. That is one thing you have to do. Second, the dates of interviews you'll be able to see are same. Don't worry, it's going to be changed over a period of time. There's some glitch happening in the backend. That is going to be sorted. So don't worry about it. Sir, when I saw the CTC of some companies like ICICI Bank, right? यहाँ पे आप देखा होगा CTC बहुत ज्यादा है, right? 22 lakh and something which is there. I think there's a bit of a typo error or some issues आते हैं, हो सकता है, right? Which is there because when you open their JD, when you open their profile, when you open their JD, यहाँ पे clearly I think they have mentioned some CTC which is here. यहाँ पे you can just see it out. The compensation for CA rank is 12 lakh, first attempt is 11 lakh, multiple attempts is 10 lakh, which is there. So that is what it is there. I think that is what the actual compensation is there because I have the offer letters of multiple students, so I know this is what they offer. Okay, so that is there. Next, sir, whatever doubts you guys are having it, whatever you are going to be watching it, please put the doubts in the comment section which is there. जो भी doubts रहेंगे comment section में डालते रहिए, chat section में डालते रहिए. We'll be happy to take your doubts which is there. Now, after this is done, what else? So you have to decide the companies. You have to give a consent. Imagine that I give for Barclays, PwC, and VSingy. Right? I did not go for Anand Rathi, ICICI Bank, and this. Again, you have to decide it out based on JD, based on the role where you want to get into. Now, parallelly, few companies will have a group discussion round. Can it be possible that companies can have their GD earlier? Or you go and open the brochure, right? Brochure में आप देखोगे, तो brochure में clearly it is mentioned that the companies can conduct or companies have to conduct their GDs or at the test before, right? Let me just open the second brochure which is there, right? Let me just open the second brochure which is there. When you see it out here, it clearly mentioned that written test or any of the tests which company is going to be conducting, that is going to be conducted early. ये सब चीजें जल्दी होने वाली हैं. So guys, you have to prepare for all this. You guys have to start your preparations for GD and aptitude test which is there. ओके, तो ये सब चीजें आपको चालू कर देनी है। गॉट इट सर, गॉट इट। नाउ व्हाट एल्स, राइट? Similarly, you can see the info, right? ये थोड़ा सा चेंज हो जाएगा. This is going to be changed. That is, info is going to be changed. CTC details, you can see it out as and when you click on the company CTC which is there. अब देखो यहाँ पे फिर से मेरे को ना JNN कंपनी में ICICI बैंक का CTC दिख रहा है. तो if you might facing a problem, you're facing the problem to see the JD also. Right? When I click on this company, I'll see the JD of ICICI bank only. So when you are facing this type of issues, no problem. I think there's a bit issue with the system. कुछ नहीं करना है, just log out again and log in again. Log out again and log in again. कोई भी दिक्कत हो रहा है, log in log out कर लेने का, खत्म. Right? तो log in log out you have to do it out. That is something you have to do, right? So that the problem is sorted. ठीक है सर? Got it. तो थोड़ा बहुत सिस्टम में एरर आ रहा है, but ठीक है, that is not a problem, right? थोड़ा बहुत तो रहता ही है, but just ensure that you are gonna be using that up. ठीक है सर. Next. Very, very important. Now, what next? What next? The next step is very important, is then that is, sir, KPMG Global is not in the list, but I got shortlisted in the mean. Yes, possible हो सकता है कि the list is not updated. That means if you could see it out, the list which is there on the ICAI portal, that is a list which is last updated till 28th of January. तो एक बच्चा कह रहा है सर KPMG Global ने शॉर्टलिस्ट किया बट इधर नाम नहीं है. If you could see it out, the list, this is the list which is updated on 28th of January 15, right? 15 p.m. That is 3 p.m. Now, other companies can be a part of it. Yes, they have decided to join it. अब अगेन मैंने फिर से लॉग आउट करके लॉग इन कर लिया है. मार्क कंसेंट. अब मैं इसका देखूंगा, राइट? अब एकदम से देखो मेरी कंपनीज गायब हो गई. हो सकता है, हो सकता है. तो नो नीड टू वरी अबाउट इट. अगेन लॉग आउट, लॉग इन, विल बी एबल टू सी इट. होगा. मैं 2 मिनट के लिए मैं भी डर गया कि व्हाट हैपेंड, राइट? कंपनीज कहां चली गई. नो वरीज, हो रहा है, इशू आ रहा है पोर्टल में. नो नीड टू वरी. लेट लॉग आउट, लॉग इन एंड you'll be able to see it out. Yes. So mine showing that no data found, that means that I have been not shortlisted. अगर आपने 2-3 बार शॉर्टलिस्ट करके देख लिया है, ओपन करके देख लिया है, if not able to find it out, understand that कि आपका शायद शॉर्टलिस्टिंग नहीं आया है, राइट? बट अभी देखो जैसे मेरे वाले केस में मैंने भी अभी देखा कि मेरे इसमें कोई कंपनीज नहीं दिख रही है. ऑलरेडी कंपनीज थी, राइट? बट अगेन मैंने लॉग आउट किया. नाउ आई एम एबल टू फाइंड इट आउट. ठीक है, that is there. Chalo, let's take the doubts which are there, because this is something which is really important. What if we give a consent for interview and did attend it? Is there any consequence? Consequence is there when you give an interview, give a selection and did not join it. Right? आपने इंटरव्यू दिया, सिलेक्ट हुआ और आपने ज्वाइन किया, you have to pay a penalty of 5,000. That is point number one. Point number two, listen it out carefully. When you give a consent on the portal, listen it out carefully. When you give a consent on the portal and once you give a selection, आपका सिलेक्शन हो गया, आपने कंसेंट दे दिया, तो आपका ऑटोमेटिकली अकाउंट ब्लॉक हो जाएगा. आपका ऑटोमेटिकली अकाउंट ब्लॉक हो जाएगा गाइस. So that is there. Okay. Next. Now, I'll also request you guys, जिसको companies कम आई हैं and those who have shortlisted less, you can check out the link which is there on the description. Link मैंने 2-3 लिंक शेयर की है description में, which is for a November 24 CA community where we post a lot of vacancies. Number two, you have shared a WhatsApp group which is there for a finance community. A lot of vacancies are there posted. So please check that WhatsApp group as well. Number three, right? Whenever you have to prepare for your interviews, there are 2 to 3 things which can help you out. The first is tools.camonk.com. So before you're going to be submitting your resume, get your resume reviewed with this. Second, don't forget to practice using an AI interview bot, because this is also going to be helping you to boost your confidence. Whichever domain you have applying for, setting for, practice it up. Parallelly, if you want to join the current batch, you can join the current batch for interview prep. That is there. Or if you're interested to prepare for a company specific, which is there on a bootcamp, if you want to ace your ICAI campus, so there's a mega preparation bootcamp starting in from 27. You can also register for the same, which is going to be helping you to prepare based on company wise. जो भी कंपनीज कैंपस में आ रही है उसके मेंटर्स आपको गाइड करेंगे, मेंटर करेंगे, ट्रेनिंग देंगे एंड यू विल बी एबल टू प्रिपेयर फॉर द सेम. दैट इज अ मेगा प्रिपरेशन बूट कैंप. इंटरव्यू सेक्शन मेगा प्रिपरेशन बूट कैंप. इफ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड फॉर द सेम, डू रजिस्टर फॉर इट. ठीक है, चलो लेट्स टेक मोर डाउट्स व्हिच इज देयर. Should we choose PwC, my friend? If you are interested to work there, please choose it. If you're not interested, then don't go for it. Right? आप roles और JDs देख लीजिए. Sir, how to now? Someone has asked very a good question. Sir, यहाँ पे जो JDs दिख रहा है, will I be only posted on that JDs and roles? Again, depending on the companies will update you out before the interview that what is the role you are going to be hired for. Okay, done. Can we give a consent? Can we only give 4 consent in both? That is first and second round. Beta, it's a combined, right? First and second ka total is 4. Some companies have more than one location. Do we have a liberty to select it out? Then at the time of your offer letter, when it is going to be rolled out, you have to give a consent to the company which is there. Next, when you're going to be sitting in a campus, please understand you have to give a consent then and there itself. तभी देना है. Sir, what is the probability that I've chosen Delhi Center? Will I be get placed in Delhi Center? This is purely subject to a company's discretion. Okay, this is purely up to the company's discretion. Okay. Sir, will the organization from a big city wait till the completion of a small center? No, beta. Please understand. Why would some one company will wait till the campus is completed? No. जब जिसको जो मिलते जा रहा है वैसे वैसे vacancies close होते जाएगी. Right? So that is not going to be there. What is extended date and a time showing on the date sheet? Manihima ji, there's no extended date and time. Only 23rd January is the last day to give a consent on the portal, which is there. Multiple GDs for PwC is SDC. What is RGD? Right, Raghav ji, in upcoming days we'll have a session which is on a company wise, which is going to be there on my YouTube channel. So that is why I request all of you guys those who are watching it, don't forget to like this video and share this video. Plus, subscribe this channel out so that you don't miss out any of the important videos which are going to be happening. In past, we have also conducted a lot of videos for the PwC and other companies. So you can also check out the same in my YouTube channel. How would I know based on CTC how much salary in hand? Beta, you have to calculate that salary in hand and before you take offer letter, ask the HR which is there. Right? Why is variable salary? What is variable salary? Variable salary is salary which is based on your performance, which you get it out, Riyaji. So that is a variable salary. After the interview, if we give a consent, then only fine will be come, right? Yes, that is what the case is. If you give a consent, then only the fine will be there. How do we know which companies are appearing on a day premiere? Very, very good, Vaishnavi ji. Beta, Vaishnavi ji, to know the companies which are going to be appearing on a day premiere, you have to do one thing, and that is you have to go through the list of companies which are coming on the day wise. Now, one more important thing, right? Before you give a consent, after give a consent, keep a track on the ICAI portal because ICAI portal is going to be issuing roster. Now, let me show it to you how does a roster looks like, right? I have a roster of previous companies which are there, right? So imagine that your interview is there. So this is a roster which was issued last time. So your name is going to be there depending on the company, right? So it's a previous campus ka hai. The date and the time-wise roster is going to be issued. This candidate have interviewed this time. This roster is going to be issued at ICAI campus website. Request you to please track the ICAI campus website every day after this so that your name and the date and the time will be known to you. Okay, someone is asking why KPMG CTC is very low. But I don't know, to be honest, right? But that is what they are offering it. Okay, sir, if you give a consent but not attended the interview, will there be any consequence? Ideally, you should not do it out, right? Because you're taking a seat of someone who is deserving. So if you're not interested to give, just avoid it out, right? Or don't give a consent only. Okay. Is NSDL a good company? Again, you have to see it out, research it out, connect with the people and connect with the mentors. We are interested to connect with the mentors and people out. We have the India's largest CA community, which is there at camonk and GIR workshop. Right. If you want to be part of it, you can just join our mega preparation bootcamp or you can join our this getting into the ready workshop. We will help you out connect with someone. My account is not logged out. Okay, no problem. Sir, what role in taxation got shortlisted in 9 companies, but for not for tax role, should I give a consent or not? Pooja ji, you have to decide it out whether you're interested into this or not. Sir, in ICAI campus, form minimum salary matter for shortlisting? The answer is no. Ideally, no. But again, it's up to the company. If company want to shortlist based on minimum parameter, that is there. But ऐसा कुछ ऐसा होता नहीं है. Generally, what I've seen. Yeah, just that is for a candidate expectation, which is there. All right. Okay, Riya ji is asking what does other salary mean? Other salary includes some components which is there, which they don't want to club it out separately like HRA in this. Some other allowance, special allowance, per visits. So that is something they put it under other salary. Sir, in the brochure date interview, the KPMG is 15th, but on the portal it's showing 8th. Is it final or change? Right? So Komal ji, इस पे update आ जाएगा, which I see is going to be updating it out. Abhi I could see it out. All the companies का same date दिया, but that is not the case. It is going to be updated as and when you will move forward. In my case, sometimes ICIC is showing and sometimes not. Very good, Mohit. That is a glitch which is there in the portal. Don't worry, right? Log in, log out, and then you will be able to see it out. By tomorrow, I think this issue is going to be fixed. So, Mohit, nothing to be worried about as such. Right. Okay, what else? Any other doubts, guys? We'll be happy to take your doubts. जो भी doubts है, please put it out in the chat section. We are there to help you out. CMOC teams is there to help you out. Guys, जो भी doubts है, फटाफट बताएंगे. We want you to get into the best companies of world, and we at a CMOC have a one simple vision is to make your interview easy. Right? चलो ग्रेट फटाफट बताएंगे जो भी डाउट्स है जो भी क्वेरीज है इफ यू आर वाचिंग दिस वीडियो लेटर आफ्टर द इंटरव्यू आफ्टर स्टफ राइट यू आर नॉट वाचिंग इट लाइव डोंट फॉरगेट टू पुट योर डाउट्स इन द कमेंट सेक्शन एंड इफ यू आर हियर डू चेक द लिंक्स एंड द फाइल्स व्हिच आर देयर इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन राइट जो भी फाइल्स है लिंक्स है उसको डिस्क्रिप्शन में चेक करें राइट लॉट ऑफ इंपॉर्टेंट फाइल्स एंड द लिंक्स व्हिच आर शेयर्ड विद यू गाइस इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन सो दैट यू शुड नॉट मिस द सेम okay let's see there are few more doubts let me just cover it out this time the candidate have received more shortlisting than me 24 candidate. Again, better depending on center and depending on your profile, it depends. It's very subjective. Whether CTC is shown in full and final, can company reduce it? Let CTC is something which is gonna be a cost to company. इसमें the some components like gratuity, PF, which is gonna be there, medical insurance ये सब रहेगा. So in hand might be different, CTC might be different before the interview, and after the interview is done, you can ask an HR, ma'am, what is the salary in hand I'm going to be getting in? So that is, you can try it out. Will there be any chance that new companies will be added tomorrow? Might be possible, my friend. That might be possible. What type of questions are asked in the written test? Mostly, it's depending on what type of company you're going for. Some companies will have pure SFM based questions like Ambit Capital, which is hiring off campus. Other companies might have aptitude test questions. Some companies have mixture of aptitude, finance based questions. So, depending on the company you're going to be applying for, different types of questions are there. So I've been shortlisted for 6 companies. Should I give a consent in this round or should I give a 3 companies now? But you have to decide it out based on this. Just see it out which all companies are there in the campus portal, right? Which all companies are coming to your center, and based on that, you see it out. If you feel it out, there are other companies which can be also shortlisted to you, then you can go for it. Go for 3. So Navi has put 18 lakh as one of the one-time payment. What is one-time payment? It might be a joining bonus which they might be offering in. Sir, what is the time? Is, sir, what is the written test of EY? Right? I have not idea on the same to be honest, but written test of EY GDS is something which I know they might conduct an Excel test, which is there. Okay, so that is what is there. Ek bar they have conducted a psychometric sort of test, which was more about their behavioral and aptitude set of questions, which is there. But this time, to be honest, I'm not aware of. Let me just check it and we'll get back to you on the same. I've received the off-campus offer from GDC on 88.5, but on campus they are mentioning 9.5. What should I do? You should try to negotiate with the same. Try to negotiate with the HR. Okay, sir, I've written, we shortlisted for EY GDS and in description they have written a graduation. Okay, no need to worry. Last time also that was their graduation is required, but many of them have got shortlisted without a graduation also, right? But that is what I'll say. Okay. But still, I'll just check on this graduation wala part whether that is going to be there or not. They offered the same CTC for May 24 as well. So, okay, Sachin ji, very good. Right, that is there. Chalo, any other doubts, guys? Any other doubts you have related to the shortlisting and stuff? कोई दिक्कत है, कोई doubt है related to the shortlisting or campus? Happy to take it forward. Those who have just joined now, request you to please check the previous portion. I've told you everything which is there. Right, KPMG written test is going to be a version test. KGS का जो test होता है, it's going to be version test. It is called as a AMCAT test. If you want to practice a version test, guys, I would request you to practice the entire version test. To practice the entire version test, you can do it out using this test. ये वाला test आपको देना है tools.camonk.com. version test आपको देना है. This test you have to give. Click on a full test. Right before you give a full test, test your mic and give a test. You require 100 coins to do it out. It is going to be helping you to clear a version test of KGS. इस टाइप के ही क्वेश्चंस आएंगे which is there and we have prepared this AI based test and once you get it out you will get a scorecard of the same. Okay, you can recharge it as and when it is needed and you get 100 coins which is there, 50 coin on login, 50 coin on completing a profile. Whether working in a banking is considered an experience if we shift from a finance, if we shift to finance, yes, that is going to be considered, but depending on what role you're going to be going on to, that is there. ICICI Bank, I've covered it out. EY GDS is offering 12.5 approximately, but someone from May 24th, they were offered only 8.3, 7.3. But a CTC alag hai, fixed alag hai, that is there. Okay. Someone is asking, sir, how to prepare for the test which is there, right? So what you can do, right? I have worked for great things for you. You just go to camonk.com. दो चीज ये करिएगा, go to camonk.com, click on free courses and free resources. जिस भी डोमेन का आपके इंटरव्यूज रहेंगे, all the domains free question banks are available here, right? Some resume templates and other stuff is also available to you guys. Oh my god, ये तो पता ही नहीं था. देख लीजिएगा वेबसाइट पे. वेबसाइट को अच्छे से go through करें. And also go to some free courses. Once you're here, you'll be able to see some free courses which is there. यहाँ पे आपको काफी सारी टेस्ट भी मिल जाएगी. राइट, एप्टीट्यूड टेस्ट 1 2 3 4, काफी सारी एप्टीट्यूड टेस्ट डली हुई है. प्लीज ट्राई इट आउट. टेक्निकल टेस्ट, एप्टीट्यूड टेस्ट 1 2 3 4. थोड़ा सा स्क्रॉल डाउन करेंगे, यू विल बी एबल टू गेट इट आउट गाइस. राइट, एंड इफ यू आर सीरियस, इफ यू वांट एंड टू एंड हेल्प रिलेटेड टू इंटरव्यू प्रेप, लाइव बैच चल रहा है, यू कैन एनरोल फॉर द सेम. इफ यू लुकिंग फॉर कैंपस प्रेप, मेगा प्रिपरेशन बूट कैंप विल हेल्प यू आउट टू डू द सेम. ठीक है, तो काफी सारी चीजें जितने हमसे फ्री हो रही है उतने हम आपके लिए कर रहे हैं. राइट, कुछ चीजें पेड है बिकॉज दैट इज समथिंग व्हिच रिक्वायर लॉट ऑफ एफर्ट्स एंड सर्विसेज. Then I think KPMG, I've already told you, it's a AMCAT test, the version test, which is going to be practiced from tools.camonk.com. Please tell one is joining Big Four Global worth it. How many seniors told that face difficulty in switching the industry in future? इस पे मैं ग्लोबल फॉर्म पे और इंडियन फॉर्म पे एक वीडियो डाल दूंगा. ऑलरेडी आई हैव अपलोडेड वन वीडियो आउट व्हिच इज देयर. बट द ओनली थिंग व्हेन यू जॉइन अ ग्लोबल फॉर्म इज you are going to be getting a work which is from another country and you are working on the outsourcing related work. So That is what it is. Many a times you'll be working on a non-significant account. तो वो थोड़ा सा it's a problem which is there. Okay. Sir, I am a CA with CFA level 1. Which type of profile should I target? Beta, purely depending on your domain and role. If you're interested into IB, valuation side, equity research, then you can target that out. It's just there. So in a job portal, location is showing Mumbai and Kolkata when it is decided when it is decided which location is provided to me. हाँ तो जॉब लोकेशन में बेटा मल्टीपल लोकेशन कैन बी प्रोवाइडेड इट्स प्योरली डिपेंडिंग ऑन द एचआर एंड यू हाउ डू यू negotiate after the interview that is gonna be there. ठीक है. Then how do you negotiate with an HR? Guys, please understand two things. Now is the time you have to realize. Now is the time you have to realize that you have to really work hard for your career. If you're gonna be still doing a time pass, not taking your career seriously, understand one thing. Things will change in this next 2 months. What you're gonna be doing in this next 2 months will decide your career. If you're serious, you'll get a good offer letter, you'll be happy. Understand the cost of opportunity. What is opportunity cost? After you become a CA, on an average, चलो आप मान लो आप 10 लाख कमाओगे. Let me divide 10 lakh divided by 12. There's opportunity cost of 83,000. Divided by 13 days, 2,700 is your opportunity cost per day. Right? तो आपको इंश्योर करना है, प्रिपेयर करो फटाफट, अप्लाई करो, टेक द ऑफर लेटर्स एंड जॉइन द कंपनीज. But don't join the company just because you're getting offer letter. You have to decide a domain. You have to go into the places that you're interested into, guys. मेहनत करना पड़ेगा, जाना पड़ेगा. Prepare well for campus and off campus wherever you're applying for. Right? Do it. If you need any help, do check the links in the description. But prepare well, guys. If you need any other help, do let me know in the description or the comment section. Right? We'll be happy to help you out on the same. Okay? Is there any chance of second shortlisting get high salary? Vivek ji, what happens in the second shortlisting when people reject some of the companies in the first shortlisting? Those shortlisting will be moving out to you in the second shortlisting, which is there. Sir, I saved my consent. How I can change it? अभी ट्राई कर लो. अगर हो रहा है तो हो जाएगा, नहीं होगा तो फिर गया फिर. ठीक है. ठीक है कोमल जी, I think that covers your doubt, which is there. Bang on. So that is what I wanted to tell you out, guys. Again, before I close this session out, any doubts, put it out in the comment section. Before I leave, wish you all the best for your interviews. Right? बढ़िया से पढ़ो, साम दाम दंड भेद लगा दो and ensure that you clear your interviews, guys. Because now it is talking about money. अब पैसे की बात है भाई. Prepare करना है और अच्छे से जाना है into companies. ठीक है? चलो. So thank you guys. All the best. I hope I answer all your questions. Still you have your doubts, put it out in the comment section. And one more thing, whichever domain you are going to be appearing for, जहाँ भी जाना है, right? If you're practicing only targeting some specific domain, that domain-specific masterclass is also available. You can just check it out based on which domain you want to get into, right? जो भी domain में आपको जाना है, you can check the masterclasses of respective domains, internal audit, FDD, DT, IDT, FP&A, stat audit, finance. जिस भी domain में जाना है, specific masterclasses भी है, तो भी आप देख सकते हैं.